This is Doc Honeycutt.
Yeah.
Let's give her a hand.
No, let's give everybody in here a hand. Like, oh my God, because you could have been anywhere else, but you all decided to come in because, like I said, you know, there's strength in numbers. And sometimes even the strong need somebody to push them. You know, even like me, I'm a doctor. I need a little push sometimes. I need for somebody to tell me that, Queen, it's going to be okay. You know, you got this. So I just thank y'all for coming. But like she said, I am Charlotte's #1 celebrity doctor.
Yes, yes.
And the reason I classify myself as Charlotte's #1 celebrity doctor is because I'm in 5 billion homes. I have a TV show that has been blessed to be all over the world. But let me say this, we got 2 queens in here that own their own television networks. Like, how cool is that? Yeah. She got her own television network, and Miss Kenya has her own television network too. Yes. But like I said, and I know that God gave me the platform that he gave me because I can share different topics about health and wellness. My biggest one being mental illness, mental health. Because so many people are having mental health challenges, but nobody wants to talk about it because of the stigma. They get embarrassed. So I just kind of bring it up. I'm like, look to your neighbor and tell them, say it's okay to start the conversation. It's okay, right? Because once you get on the conversation, nobody wants to get off of it. Like, it's hard to get off the topic because so many people are suffering in silence. And the reason that I kind of took that on, I thought my specialty was gonna be diabetes because my dad had diabetes when I was young. And the only thing that they knew to do was to change his diet. But destiny just kind of took me in a totally different light with the mental health and mental illness because a few of my loved ones, I came in the house one day and one of my loved ones had took 2 bottles of pills. And I went into doctor mode because I had to save my loved one. I couldn't let her die. So I'm like, this thing is really real. It's really happening. People really do need help. But our elders, see, we got to change the mentality because like older people, they thought that we should just pray about it. You know, it's nothing wrong with you. You just pray about it. God's going to heal you. He do heal you. But you have to be there too. You know what I'm saying? You have to believe, you have to have that kind of faith that God is going to heal you. But he has also put people like myself, which I'm not a mental health specialist. I always refer out. But he put people like me, advocates, that can get you to that next level, to get you help. Because there is help and there is hope. And people can live life successfully having mental health challenges these days. Now, I'm not in a clinic or I'm not in the emergency rooms. I do private concierge work for NASCAR, for a NASCAR owner. So I take care of him and his family. So God has truly blessed me with that. But like I said, with my TV show, we have people that come in and they talk about different topics. I'm a motorcycle rider. So I'm a doctor that rides motorcycles. I love the need of speed, y'all, because, you know, I just got to stay true to who I am. We all need to stay true to who we are and don't lose yourself. And even though people, they're like, oh my God, you're a doctor, you're in a gang, you know, because they knew that I ride motorcycles too. No, this is just part of who I am. And I got to stay true to me. So I continued riding my motorcycle and I just decided that I wanted to make a show out of it. So I did. So I have these beautiful women. We're all beautiful women, run our own businesses. Like I have another doctor that's on my cast as well. You know, everybody's doing some amazing things and we still ride our motorcycles. We still talk about life. We're still moms. We're still, we want to come home at night after a nice ride. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and I know God gave me that platform for 5 billion. So I can tell, like I said, so I can tell people that mental health is real. I still have to take it back to the mental health. Mental health is everything. And if we don't have our mental health, we can't conquer what we need to conquer. Because everything go back. If you want to lose weight, what's the first thing you have to do? You have to get it in your mind, don't you? Like, I got to do this. And like the devil start putting every kind of food that you like in your head that you want to eat that day because you get ready to start your diet. So that's mental health. Getting in the mirror, feeling good about yourself. It starts here, right? Everything starts with the mind. If that's right, we can conquer the world. So you have to take care of your mind just like you take care of your body. You have to take care of your mind first so you can take care of your body. You have to take care of your mind so you can run your business. And we got to stop making emotional decisions about our lives, y'all. We've been taught to follow our hearts. We can't follow our hearts. Because if you follow your heart is gonna lead you in the wrong direction. Because you're making a decision with your feelings, and it could affect your business. It could affect your family. You know what I'm saying? So we got to start making our decisions not with our hearts and with our minds and with your spirit. Like, what is this going to affect 10 years from now? If I date this guy, he don't have anything. Like, how is it going to affect me and my family in the long run? You know what I'm saying? Like, I love him, but it's not going to be a good move for me. But that's what a lot of people do. And we got to keep toxic people out of our lives. I don't know who need to hear that, but somebody in this room today do need to hear that. Because that toxicity just weighs you down more and more and more. And I've decided that I want peace in my life. Peace is the way to go. Even if you have to give up some things to get it. And Mariah, I just want to say to you, thank you for having me always. I don't talk a lot, y'all. I do have a lot to talk about, but I don't talk a lot because I know attention span is 3 minutes.
That's right.
But just like I told you, you told everybody a little bit about your story, but don't be moved. You might wake up in the morning and not be your best, but you got to keep on going. Don't be moved by what you feel. Don't be moved by what you hear. If them doctors tell you something, you tell yourself something else. You tell them, because you gotta stay rooted and grounded. So if they tell you, you just really need to go this way, no, I know what God promised me. And he promised me life. So you stay true to that, okay? Because like I said, every day is not gonna be sunshine. But that mess that tried to get you, you turned it into a message. And look, you got all of us in here with you today. And strength, like I say, strength comes in numbers. So I am Doc Honeycutt. If you didn't learn anything else that I said, remember, mental illness is real, but nobody wants to talk about it. But there is hope. There is help. Okay? Y'all follow me on IG, Doc Honeycutt Enterprises, on Facebook, Doc Honeycutt. I have clips of my show on YouTube, Beauties and Bikers. You can go to the MJ Own Network and find it as well. But check us out. We be having a good time, y'all. And, and she always talk about how I have so much life in me. I do have a lot of life in me. And you know what? I work on this thing. Like, this thing called life is real. Like, I have to eat right. I have to have the proper sleep because now when I leave here today, I'm going to work as a doctor in a few minutes. Don't nobody want me coming in there dragging and looking all down like, oh, you're my doctor? No, you want somebody that's going to put some life back into you, right? So yes, I'm going to always walk around with some life in my body. Thank you so much.